why fracking shouldn't occur rather than why it should. So, what's Friends of the Earth Cymru been doing about this? Well, we had a petition to the National Assembly for Wales over a year ago now. It's been considered by the Petitions Committee. We're very grateful for their work because they've been asking a lot of interesting questions to the Environment Minister and to the First Minister. It's been referred to the Environment Committee. They've asked a lot of interesting questions. They've also had evidence from ourselves and from Gareth and others from the unconventional gas side. We think it's time for a moratorium on this technology in Wales. And why do we think a moratorium? Well, for starters, devolution is all about learning from other parts of the UK. That's why, presumably, in England they're going to introduce some sort of levy or tax on carrier bags, because we did it and it was successful. And likewise, I think we can learn from what happens in England. Because in England, they're going down this path of a mad, frenzied rush for unconventional gas. Okay, well that's fine. If you guys want to do it, this gas isn't going anywhere. It's sitting right where it is. We'll wait, we'll see. If after 4 or 5 years, the industry has been proven to be able to work in a safe manner which doesn't have negative environmental consequences, well then we can have more of a conversation about whether or not we want that as part of our energy mix. But there's absolutely no point in going down that route with all the uncertainties that this industry brings, when it can cause significant upset and problems for our local communities in Wales, and when the Welsh Government has the power to implement a moratorium. The moratorium in France, there's a moratorium in Bulgaria, and quite recently the Republic of Ireland has introduced a moratorium for 2 years to wait to assess the evidence.
Switzerland announced one today.
Switzerland's announced one today. So Wales wouldn't be on its own. We'd be with a bunch of other countries which have decided that it's worth us taking our time to look into this issue. And once more, we have the best comparator possible because, as I say, the UK government is in an unseemly frenzy to make sure that they extract the shale gas. So that's what we'll be calling for tomorrow at the National Assembly for Wales on the steps outside the Senedd. We'll be saying, right, the time is right for us to have a moratorium here in Wales. As I say, the Welsh Government has the powers to do it. What it doesn't have currently is the will.
Well, we've got 15 minutes. Question and answer, are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Could I ask you to identify yourself and whoever you may be representing when you ask the question, please? Well, can I go to the lady at the back?
Yeah, my name is Rosa Williams. I'm from Porthcawl and I actually led a campaign which overturned an application for fracking with Centrica. Can I just ask why this sits under TAN 8? As far as I understand, the TAN 8 agreements, which make the planning for all these things so much easier, is for renewable energy. And fracking, especially coal bed methane, is certainly not a renewable energy. And should it not sit under TAN 4?
What you say surprises me because TAN 8, as far as I'm aware, is planning for renewable energy, right? And the mineral technical advice note that deals with onshore oil and gas is absolutely woefully inadequate. It's got 2 paragraphs, a few, 100 words or so about onshore oil and gas, and that's because it was published in December 2000, I think. It predates everything that's gone. It predates most of the stuff that went on in the USA. And that's another reason why the Welsh Government on this has just totally missed what's going on here. It's relying on documents which predated this sort of exploitation by at least a decade. And we've asked for a technical advice note to be published specifically for onshore oil and gas, and the Welsh Government has refused. And one of the things the Welsh Government has said is that there's no reason for a moratorium because we don't currently have any applications for the extraction of shale gas in front of us. Well, in my mind, that's the whole purpose of a moratorium, to make sure that they don't come before us. And the Welsh Government has also said, incredibly, that they will not